What the hell is playing in my background? You already know what's good, guys. Just woke up not that long ago. Me and how do you pronounce your username? I never asked that. Me and this man right here. Go check him out on YouTube. We're trying to skybase and see if it still works. I already know you guys in the comments going, oh! You're not original. You took this from the... Shut your dumb bitch ass up. No shit. But anyways, let's get started. Stupid monkey.
I'm gonna see if I can play Fortnite on this thing. It is so tiny. Look how small this thing is. I think I'm breathing right now, I can't tell. I did buy a magnifying glass. Oh, I can actually see stuff now. This is so good. Alright, all I gotta do is get one singular kill. Oh, I can't see anything. It's very difficult. I'm trying to slip. Where am I? Where am I on the map? I'm looking for guns, I'm looking for anything. This is so hard! I have a headache already! Gun. I can barely play on a proper one now. How am I going to do this, guys? I think it's a bot. Oh! Oh, I just got killed. This is the world's tiniest one of them. Was the night in shining armor? Was the night in shining armor? Some big news just dropped on how to unlock the Freaking Cave in Minecraft. This video is a follow-up for those that have seen my last one, as Mojang made their decision to sell the Freaking Cave for money after some community backlash. Previously, you would need to purchase a real-life Creeper Cave from the Minecraft store, then be given a code to redeem on the website. Now, however, the cave is completely available as free. If you're familiar with the MCC 15 Deer Cave, then earning a Freaking Cave is simply familiar. On Minecraft Bedrock Edition, Mojang will be releasing an in-game event called the Eerie Mojang Office Party. The server for this event goes live on December 9th until December 20th, and just like the MCC, you can see it at the title screen when you log in. All you need to do is complete a total of 5 daily challenges on the server every day. You can simply wait 5 days after the server releases, and then do them all in one day. And I'd imagine just like the MCC cave, this cave will be applied to your Java Edition account sometime after the event is over. Some big news just dropped on how to unlock.
Oh fuck, I'm special at this.
Minecraft. This video is a follow-up for those that have seen my life.
I'm trying to get my background set up correctly. Oh. Bro, where is the fucking thing? Oh my god, can I auto run, bro? Please, game?
Yeah, what's it called?
Where's the goofy little cat? Where's the goofy little cat? Where's the goofy little cat? There he is! Yes! I found him. Okay, one second. One more thing, one more. There, I have everything set up. Let me get my pillow real quick for my chest. Okay, fully set up. Oh my god, this is gonna be so overpowered. But wait, we can't break this. Bro. This is such a crippled. This shit's sitting here like a goddamn vegetable human. sitting there menacingly like a vegetable. Where the hell is, oh, Peeker almost made me die. Bro, Max just texted me. Porsche 911 GT dual turbo. I have a freaking Hot Wheel version of it, of the car. Then song. Oh. Porsche 911 GT. Then let's go with Tokyo. Porsche 911 GT RS twin turbo plus for song let's just do Tokyo. Max was trying to do a car edit for me. The reason why I say Porsche 911 is because I have a toy car version. Yeah, Max edits. I was the one that taught him.
What does he use?
He uses CapCut. I use Adobe.
You use Adobe?
I use Adobe for like car edits and that type of stuff. But for like game edits, I use just the PlayStation shared.
Are you
I can't hear you. What? Use CapCut? Yeah, I'm gonna turn up voice. Okay, talk.
No.
Okay, that's way more better. Can I turn on my TV? Heads up, guys, this is not my music. This is a cool creator slash friend of. Well, not friend, cool creator. How the fuck are we supposed to get up there? How the fuck did you get up there, bro?
On the other side, I put the stairs. Don't take the wood though. Please drop some.
I'm at 444 for wood. So I have 40 builds. We got very lucky with this circle. Holy crap.
Okay. Yeah, I dropped you 999 wood.
Yeah, I see that. 999 wood, 444 wood, 99 brick, and 77 metal.
I wanna play this game.
You wanna build this time? Okay.
I turned on the players.
Owie, I just fucking snapped my ankles. Do you wanna see if we could just win by building? Let's not even try to fight at all. Let's just build. Not a single bullet fired in this game. Unless it's a sniper. Sniper's only thing. Because I feel like that's fair. And also, except for that one kill that you have. That one doesn't count because we just started the challenge. That one doesn't count.
Kids on me.
Wait, dead ass? I would help. I got no weapons.
This sniper! That's
I have no
freaking
weapons.
Guido. I'm coming to you. Bro, I couldn't even I dropped him.
Is he down the hill? Is he on the hill?
Yeah, he was down. He was down.
He's not on the hill. He is not on the hill. I'm just
Yeah, he
confirming.
is not. He is not. He has a couple bolt action sniper rifle.
I need that.
Just wait for him to move. Take our max. Take our max.
He has our knights.
That's a sniper.
Bro, I fucking beat his ass. How did I die, bro?
Ready? No, we had so many shots.
We just didn't get a good one like last time. Bro, this music isn't helping. I don't care if I get copyrighted. I'm playing Juice.
But that's not what I'm talking about. The help that came was a teenage girl. And I'm sorry to say, my first thought was, come on, can't no guy just help me? But to my shame, I told her what I needed, and she led me right to it. I am truly and deeply remorseful. Anyways, I spent an entire day trying to fix that fan, and I'm starting to think that I was right about not being ready for this project. Turns out the blade was just stuck on the side. I have to say, the order in which I did the different parts of this project was asinine. If I was skilled, I'd have started from the back and worked my way out of the room. That way I wouldn't have to climb past stuff to get to the back. But that's not what I did. Instead, as you'll see in this video, I worked on some projects at the back of the tiny little room, and I worked on some in the front of it that blocked the back. And I just kept going back and forth. But working on the stuff in the front made it really difficult because I had to contort myself into the tiny little room to get to the back. This is an example of a time that I skipped to a fun part of the build to the detriment of future Joey. What I'm building here is my solution for how I'm going to get into the tiny house without having to get on my hands and knees to crawl in. Because let's be honest, if getting into that thing shows me the slightest resistance or it's just a little too hard, I'll probably never use it. This board I'm using here isn't your average plywood. This is walnut veneered plywood. If you don't know what plywood is, here's a little crash course sentence. There's a bunch of really thin slices of wood cross-hatched with string and put together. It's pretty much that simple. And if you don't know what veneer is, it's an even thinner slice. So this is walnut veneered plywood, meaning that you slice a walnut the thickness of a piece of paiisa to the outside of this regular piece of plywood. And man, is it expensive. A regular slice of hardwood plywood costs around $85, and adding these little paper thin slices of walnut to this board bumps up the price to $250 a piece. I bought two.
Yes, I got a sniper.
Give me it.
No, I'm crazy.
Smart with how I use it. Today is a sweltering 100.
First, I'll go.
It's
semi-auto sniper.
But I'll say this.
Oh, semi-auto? No, keep that shit.
Mr. Cool, the DIY mini split AC that I installed in my garage.
I meant, hold up. What does it look like? I'm fucking spent. What does it look like? No, fuck no.
Let's just say I've been considering wearing extremely thin cardigan.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I love you, bro, but I'm gonna have to take back my monitor.
Okay.
Only reason is because I have to return my nice one.
Why?
I don't have money. I need money. Big bank says I owe him money, so I have to get them money.
Okay.
You know, you can keep playing on it. You got like an hour or two, bro, and I'm about to take a bag.
Okay.
Sorry, bro.
I could drop out right now. This is right here.
I'm sorry, bro.
That's good.
This thing will cut your normal operating costs because of its variable speed DC inverter compressor. It has a 7-year compressor and 5-year parts warranty. And you know what? I can tell you all the technical jargon, but here's what you need to know. Easy, cheap, and it'll freeze your buns off. So go get you one with a link in the description. I'm always on the hunt for the perfect wood finish. Well, I think I've found it. And this is my hit. The biggest issues with most wood finishes can usually be summed up into a few different complaints. Too hard and time-consuming to apply, full of nasty chemicals, and not durable enough. This is lacquer. It dries pretty fast, and it's somewhat easy to apply. But there are a few downsides to it. It's not super durable, contains some pretty nasty chemicals, and it can be somewhat time-consuming to apply. I just had this stuff on hand, so I used it. I went through 4 cans of this stuff here, and each can is like 12 bucks. It's especially not suitable for large projects. So I thought this was the best option on the market, but later on, I found a finish that I feel solves all those problems and cures in an astounding 2 minutes. I started this project before my baby daughter was born, hoping to get it done before she came, so that I could be out of the house and not making noise and bothering my wife. Instead, I decided to make a lot of mistakes and take forever. At this point, my daughter is 3 weeks old.
Oh, Ethan, you didn't get sick.
So I had to swap out my impact driver for the quiet.
Oh, let's use that. This
I
weapon
used to be
instead.
dumb and dangerous.
What did you say?
What attention mountains?
Drill into the concrete too fast and piecing it around. Some of you, like I did, this guy was
I could barely hear you. What?
We're switching mountains.
Oh, what my mat's at, or?
No, we're switching mountains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because restore.
We want to be in circle. That's his mine. Call dibs.
I didn't care about it.
Bro, that came out of the chest, monkey.
And make it sure.
Bullet, I think I'm probably fine. Plus, I didn't drive those screws deep enough to hit anything. Escaped that one by the skin of my teeth. My tool makes it noisy, but I think I found something going. My 3-year-old, 2-year-old, between the 3 of them,
Ethan, I'm in.
every Saturday morning you will possibly imagine. I absolutely love it. I try to work, but you get distracted. So this office could be a better time. I don't understand it at this point, but apparently I did something wrong here. These drawer slides are installed are parallel. You know what problem that causes? Don't worry, you will. At this point, I'm starting to get a little nervous with this tiny office isn't a realistic option for me. After just 30 minutes in there, it starts making noises like Emperor Palpatine. But I think it was just the way I was situated there. Hopefully that's okay.
Ball won't shoot. We're only running down. Go on.
The kid's behind us.
Got the other.
Supposedly, each one of these slides is supposed to hold 250 pounds. We're going to see if that's true.
The kid has a sniper. Oh my god, how the fuck is he hitting me from all the way over here? We better start building, we better start building. Ooh,
The fact that this thing bottoms out when you step on it is actually perfect for me, because I need to step on it and not get my feet pulled out from under me. That was a good error, but what you're about to see is, this is when I realized that I didn't need the floor slides on parallel. They are well perfectly, and neither is this project. Or drag, super satisfying with what it's turned out.
just run, and if they follow, let's just fucking eat their asses out with their guns. I called this on his chest. A kid on me. Oh my god. There's people on our mountain.
Actually, so.
And as soon as my head off, I had to install all this stuff while sitting on the doorstep. I made lights pressing taste on the lamp off. That could have been pretty uncomfortable.
Yo, one sec, one sec.
There's someone in here? I've got a couple of things that I'm excited about, but I want more creative. This last few seconds of reality these things fun over time. I need to button up my behavior if I'm going to do this in a moment like I did in my last video where I furniture. I'm going to FaceTime John and set up a little challenge with this. He doesn't really know what's going on, so I'm excited. The point of this recording is May 31st, which was a big day for me. It was the release of this channel's first video. So I had a little giddy up. As you can see here, I had already started my third project before releasing my very first video. So I was gritting my teeth because I really had no clue how to
People
perform.
don't copy me.
45 views, but I'm thankful to say that it actually went.
Yo, I had to swap monitors. I'm on the monitor with the camera now. We went from a 2 to a 1 monitor, chat. So sad. Oh, we're returning back to lobby? Okay.
That's what I aspire to. The monthly vote tally just keeps adding up. What's up, dude? How you doing? Good. What are you up to? I just got off doing a bunch of organizational stuff on the computer, and I walked out here and talked to you. All right, that's what I'm talking about. I wanted to set up a little challenge here because I'm setting up what I'm doing here. I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's very small. That's right. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of what I'm doing. You're not gonna tell me what you think I'm doing because it's kind of hidden a little bit. And then when I call you right before the final reveal, you're gonna tell me what you think I'm doing.
You think you'll get somebody's
And
license?
if you are able to get this,
Yeah, sure.
a free sponsorship of your latest product, and I will be buying some to give out to my audience. All right. So, here's what I've been doing. I blew out underneath my stairs. You can't guess what it is now. You have to guess on the next call. This is all you get to see.
I'll tell you what though, the
Right.
last thing, hey, the last thing also
I made those have room under their staircase in their home because there's so many cool things you can do there, and we both have little kids. So I'm working on the street right now. I'm up to see what you do. I've got a few ideas.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, I will
nobody wants to watch it with
a
a couple minutes.
If it's longer than that, then
That's helped out a lot.
something's gone seriously wrong.
Yes.
Well, I hope your insanity that does not happen, and I look forward to seeing what you get done, buddy.
As do I. Talk to you later. Peace. Challenge is on. Peace to you. When I originally measured to see if I could fit inside this tiny office and not have the computer monitor too close to my face, I had a bit of an oversight. I measured myself sitting on the floor, but I have to keep adding stuff. I added the platform and will have to add my chair. That adds thickness and brings me closer to the ceiling. So my goal for this is to make it as low profile as possible. I'd love to sit on a big comfy cloud, but I'd probably end up having to look at my screen from 1 inch away at that point. But it's for the best, because making it too comfy combined with the fact that I have to lie down while I'm in it is a recipe for a day's night napping. And while nothing in the world sounds better at this point, I've got a family. I was so eager to install this thing that I didn't even put a finish on it beforehand, and I did that knowingly. Why did I do that? I just get really excited to skip crucial steps that I know I have to come back to later. When future Joy says, stop, do it right, present Joy just flicks future Joy in the other. That's called willing inadequacy, folks. It's almost always better to finish your parts before assembly. In order for this tiny office to work, it would need to be able to be far enough away from the screen. Like I said before, there's have to be a gravity there. That's a real thing. Look it up.
Yeah.
The platform can't slide out. The chair will hit the floor.
Yo.
So
So I had to figure out a solution, and here it is. Gas struts. And when you apply
Not
enough
blue
You guys
truck.
still there?
they're all turbo
Not
rated.
blue
So
truck.
you got 10 pounds, 22.5 pounds, 35 pounds, 45 pound struts, but I ended up with a 10 pound strut. I needed just enough strength to lift the chair, but not so much that my weight won't compress it.
Dude, that was good.
Not blue truck.
My thinking was that I'd attach pillows to this thing to the upholstery, but it looks pretty dumb, so I gotta figure out a better option. Who needs a hard wax oil finish when you've got a head wax oil finish? I'm starting to think that ChatGPT is trying to manipulate me, and I see what it's doing, I think. I use it for calculating the angles of the triangle base here that I'm gonna put under my legs, and it gave me the answer, but first had to show off all the math that it did to reach that conclusion. And what it showed me was either some genius level stuff or complete and total nonsense. There's the possibility that ChatGPT is trying to overcomplicate this to make me think that I can't live without it, but there's also the possibility that the math involved in this project is so above my pay grade that I should just put my tail between my legs, run away, and never come back. And then there's the possibility that ChatGPT is just plain wrong, which I've experienced many times before, so we'll see. But here's the math that it did for me to figure out the angles for this base. I thought about calculating this on my own, and when I saw this, I was confused about life for a solid 3 days. Most of the math that kids have to learn these days is probably something they'll never use later in life, but I gotta say, there's a fair amount of math involved with working. And I think I'm just gonna have to try to figure it out on my own from now on instead of using ChatGPT.
Yo, what color? What color?
ChatGPT make me a cutlass or an upgrade cutting board, and I blindly trusted it. Don't know why, and I think it trolled me because what I ended up with was more the size of a drink coaster. Not even close. What? And once again, ChatGPT has led me astray. Never again. But there's a possibility that I made a mistake with my cuts. Hey, Matthew, can you proofread what ChatGPT gave me and see who was wrong? Not sure if you saw it, but I just decided to ditch the base because I realized I don't even need it. Today I had to go to Home Depot and decided to embarrass myself. I forgot my wallet, so I had to go back to my car and find something to pay with. All I could find was checks. I felt like a huge moron as I had to hunker down while holding up the line and write a check. Then when I gave it to the cashier, she was super confused and didn't even know what to do with it. It's been a while since I've had to do that. I'm not even going to tell you when, but at an upcoming point in the video, I use John's product quite a bit actually, that I may or may not have to put up. I'm not going to tell you though because he hasn't won a sponsorship by guessing what I'm making. We'll see if you can spot it. It's pretty up there. I didn't really pay attention to the way I attach these pieces here, and it comes back to bite me. But on another note, when I sit down on this base, you might notice it doesn't fit my legs perfectly. And that was all according to plan. I'm used to living life on furniture that's way too small for me, so that's no problem. I wanted to make sure that any normal people ever sat down on this chair, they fit as well. I messed up big time. I put a screw in, and I sunk that thing in, so this is kind of permanent, so I won't rip it out. And now this happens. And I can't go any further. Big mess.
Oh, I can't join the actual name.
Sipping on promethazine. I can't put down the cup. Sipping on promethazine. I can't put down the cup. Sipping on promethazine.
But I can't join the actual map.
Surprisingly well. I thought this was going to be a big problem, but since I was able to just pry the side off, it was a pretty easy fix. Here's your problem.
I'm not using Simple Edit no more. I gave up on Simple Edit, guys. I stopped my addiction of Simple Edit, guys.
I forgot to tell you about my genius fix for the drawer slides being really
Can y'all come back to lobby?
nothing. It just went away.
Why not to join?
Big stretch and flex over time. So
Yo, Jeremiah, you still there?
significant challenge, but in all this time, I've been creating a challenge that I know will be my biggest yet. I need to make sure this is a functional office. One of an office's greatest features is its isolating nature. When I work, I need complete isolation, and having only 3 walls ain't great for that. So I need a door. This is the first thing people will see when they look at this office. And speaking from experience, doors look easy, but are somewhat complicated. In an old Lemonade video, that's what this channel used to be. We replaced one of my doors with a secret door shell. Well, Lemonade ended, my son didn't let everyone in one of the real doors, so I decided to install it myself. Just say it wasn't as easy as it looked.
Sipping on promethazine. The storm's getting fucked. Sipping on promethazine. My teammate is a W-man. Sipping on promethazine. I'm fucked.
I spent way too long trying to figure out this.
Those teammates, good as fuck. Sipping on promethazine. I can't put down the cup. Sipping on promethazine. I can't put down the cup. Sipping on promethazine.
So this is to stop, so I can just pull myself until I come to a super stop. And now we've come to box number 1. This is the one that really got me. After cutting the parts for it, I don't have any walnut plywood left to work. So if I mess this up, it's going to cost me $250, which isn't an option right now. I'm actually negative on that. There was a lot more I wanted to do with this. You'll have to find a different rubber option for the other stuff I want to make with this. So let's jump into the craziness with mistake number 1. I used this little angle measuring device and didn't realize that whatever number I got, I needed to divide by 2. And then I put the boards together to make that angle. So I got someone to open the angle. Not to worry, after a little brain work, I realized my mistake and needed to fix the issue. But it didn't end there. When I put it back down, the board was connected. I didn't have no clue what happened. At that point, I decided to sleep on it and jump back in the next day. I made so many mistakes that I can't even keep track of what happened. Here is what I did. Both boards ended up being too short. I didn't have any more walnut plywood, so I didn't know what workers would ever want to do.
That's the lobby.
Some offcuts, leaving some beautiful joints exposed for everyone.
I'm back to lobby.
Okay.
So
I
let's
had to
get
explain
in
it
there.
yet again with some offcuts. I'm now sure I was right about not being ready for this project. And if all that wasn't enough, I ran into my other nemesis, the tiny triangle. In my brain. After looking at this corner, I should have just extended the pieces all the way and cut off the end. Then, off camera, I exploded a piece with my miter saw and had to take it apart and fix it. That one took me a couple hours to figure out. Let's pause and zoom in for a second. Look at this Frankenstein joint. This thing's going to be on the outside. It'll probably be the very first thing people see when they look at the office. Let's count how many intersections there are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. This is what I'm talking about.
Are you platinum?
And have to figure out a solution for this. Otherwise, this thing's going to look like it was made by a fork 3
Are you platinum on?
I'm just going to have to drywall.
You said triangle, bro. Hop on.
Pretend it never happened. I don't know what I'm going to do to fix that joint. I'm just going to keep going on the rest of the door and think on that for a while. Wood expands and contracts a lot. And plywood
Are you platinum?
but I still need to cover my base.
Yeah.
Cutting these grooves so that the glass can float inside. If the wood expands and contracts, the
I was at Platinum 98 before the update for Season 6.
Platinum 98?
No, I was at Platinum 3% being 98, and I was able to rank up because Fortnite stopped working.
Yeah, it's
Man, I wish I had the finish that I used later in this video.
Is this private?
So much time. I
No.
spent way too long on this store. I originally thought it would take less than a day, but it took a lot longer. It actually ended up taking over 4 days. So I'm not even looking at the calendar anymore because there's no use. Looking at the store, I thought it made a right triangle, but it in fact doesn't. So I had to cut the acrylic accordingly. They say you can cut it.
Are you loading into the game?
I think they were talking about this stuff. This is quarter-inch acrylic. Thick stuff. I wanted it thicker because the thin acrylic.
Did you load into the game?
Bow, and you can really see that in the reflection, which would look cheap.
Sipping up
After
from
showing
that.
myself a line, I used my angle grinder.
Yeah, bro, it's private. See? Just
Bro, why is
us.
it private?
Stronger, so I wised enough to use my plastic cutting blade on there, and I cut it like butter.
This is the moment the magic happens. Celebrate with Ferrero Rocher. Smooth chocolate and crunchy hazelnut wrapped in gold. Celebrate the moment with
Sipping
Ferrero
up
Rocher.
promethazine, I can't put down the cup. Sipping up promethazine, I can't put down the cup.
Your body did.
Bro, can my mythic spawn? Thank you.
Hey, what? You
Sipping on
serious?
promethazine.
You serious, bro?
Like playing games, watching videos, even listening to music. Then download right now. Wait, see if you already heard.
Yo, Black, you should peek out your base.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm an alien. From you.
You're not outside your base.
Like butter.
Huh?
Oh, now I see you. My game didn't render you.
But they didn't work as is.
You should peek.
That's less than a quarter-inch thick, so I had to modify them a bit and use longer screws.
I'm literally peeking. Like what?
I'm gonna try and keep as much plastic on this acrylic here for as long as possible. Need to make sure
So I think your game is glitching out.
John and to you guys that it's not covered in fingerprints, boogers.
It's because I'm not close
Time
enough.
has come for me to come to a decision about what I'm gonna do with that terrible corner joint on the end of the board. It's been a day or two, and I really had to rack my brain because I'm not gonna settle.
I don't think Jeremiah got off.
Oh my god, you're a bitch.
3 days making a new door. Not an option.
Thanks.
I really was convinced that I messed this
I appreciate the compliment.
I think I actually have a pretty good fix.
I'm gonna fucking ask to put
First,
you
I
in.
have to fully finish that ugly joint by figuring out that little triangle. I don't know why that triangle was so hard before, because this time it took 30 seconds. So here's my fix with the corner joint. Hopefully it works. Since this is kind of an eyesore, I've decided to make it stick out even more. Since I can't make this flaw disappear, I'm going to hide it in plain sight. I'm removing 2 1/100ths of an inch from this plywood so that whatever I cover it with will sit flush with the plywood. So this is it. Super thin sheet of brass. If you put 50 of these things together, it'd only be 1 inch thick.
Teeny bumpy bumpy.
Brass, and I think it goes well with the masculine aesthetic that I plan. To be honest, I probably wouldn't make as big of a deal about how this looks if I wasn't putting this on YouTube. And it's not because I care too much about what people think, but it's really just about wanting to give you guys my all. If you're choosing to watch this video and give me your attention, I'm not going to take that for granted. Out of thankfulness to you, I want to show you that I value that. And if I take shortcuts on stuff or if I don't give you a quality product, then I'm not valuing your time. Since this stuff is so thin, I barely put any pressure on those clamps because I didn't want it to create any pivots, especially since brass
Is that your mic?
I'm going to be leaving the plastic on
Yeah,
this
it's
stuff
my
as
mic.
well for as long as possible to prevent boogers and scratches. I made sure to cut the piece oversized so that it will sit flush after I take my router to it. Looking at it now, that brass detail actually turned out pretty dang cool. Funny how I only ended up with it because of that mistake earlier. But now it looks like it's meant to be there, like it was always part of the plan. Kind of pulls this whole
You
thing
should
together
peek at the front of your base.
the cherry on top.
Huh?
If I hadn't messed up, I'd never even thought to try it. Because sometimes you just stumble into something better even though it feels like you're screwing up. Now, I'm not under the impression that I'll be able to improve everything just by making mistakes, because I probably just got lucky on this one, but I'll take it. Things went sideways and actually ended up working in my favor, and I can't guarantee that it's always going to happen. Hopefully it's smooth rolling from here on out so I can finish this thing. Speaking of smooth, I want getting into this space to be as smooth and thoughtless as possible. These are just a couple more hard stops to ensure that I don't have to think or be gentle when I'm getting into that shiny mode. So now I can lean back without worrying about going too far or breaking anything. You may think I'm done talking about the door cabinet. Well, I'm not, because the level of getting from the floor. Home Depot, once again, ran out of driveway.
Bro, what?
When I first installed this door,
I literally grappled, bro.
since I didn't put much thought into it when I put the trim around the frame beforehand, it was anything but straight. So to fix it, I removed all the trim and reattached it with shims to make sure the door gaps look even all around. Then I realized I had another problem. The door dragged pretty heavily on the carpet, so I took it to my table saw. The brass triggered my saw stop, which put it out of commission for over a week. After going back and forth a few times, I finally got it to work. I tried to collect all the scraps and lumber.
Sipping on promethazine.
Why did you go on my team, stupid?
Ran out of walnut ply, so
I'm special
I put styrofoam that I
needs.
got from Home Depot underneath it. It works to fully
Hey,
separate the part of the wood
shoot.
and protects your workbench from getting cut up. So what am I
Ready, ready?
I want my tiny
Call me.
office to be the epitome of the term built in. I want to feel like a bird.
Let's see who
I have
could
to
last
trim.
longer. Let's see who could last longer.
Oh, bro.
Heal up, heal up. Let's see who could last longer.
Intentional rather than being pieced together. That's why
Since we're not 1v1ing anyone, let's see who could last longer.
And when I tried to get it in there, my floor planning
I woke up fresh as I
Come up here. Come up here.
I made the mistake of doing the platform first, which was dumb. It makes it really hard to build anything behind it. So I'm not doing that anymore. In a couple minutes, I have one big
Why did you drink it?
Okay.
and I am feeling a little bit better after the wind with the door, but I'm
We
not
need to
okay
make a
yet.
skybox.
I'm hoping that I can finish this thing up quickly and seamlessly.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
really hoping that this project turns out cool and doesn't have that one
You
Monkey,
die?
help me. My joystick drift.
You know, like when you're talking
It got yacht!
surprise, I made a mistake without realizing it. I covered
It
up
won't
the
let me. Hold on.
side table, so now I can't turn my light.
Bro, heal me. Yes, it can.
No, it won't. Look.
Okay, I guess.
Bro,
See,
you're purposely not healing. There.
These shelf dragons haven't always been this good. In fact, they showed up to my doorstep looking a little more gold than brass. I had to hit the home yet again. It's great me to fix that.
Bro, just hold.
On this chair for hours on end when people come to visit our home if I have to sit on plywood all day. Remember, Grandpa Butt. So this is it. The final boss. If I can finish this step and not screw it up like almost everything else, I'll have escaped scot-free.
What are you doing?
Pretty awesome office.
What are you doing? You go first, I'll go. You go first, I'll go right behind you. Here, we'll travel while emoting. We'll travel while emoting. Deal? Here, shake my hand. The deal. Deal.
Sometimes when you have to use a ruler for something like that, it sounds straightforward, but any small amount you're off when you're marking
Here, give me a sec.
as you go further and further along. The idea is that I'll attach the upholstery to this board and somehow fix the board to my chair. But things don't exactly go my way. I bought this little 12-volt Milwaukee table just for this, and I'm really glad I did because I ended up seeing
We both flying.
I don't know, 400 staples. I think my hand would have broken after that, and the process would have taken a lot longer.
What the
Works, but not perfectly. The beauty of this thing is that it can use staples that are only a quarter-inch thick.
Whoa. That was not me.
4-inch Milwaukee's 12-volt line, and I didn't
Hey, what are you doing?
the prices they charge for batteries, so I found ones on Amazon for an extreme price reduction. The 250 off-brand battery on Amazon was $21. The closest thing you can find it at Home Depot was $120 more than that. I'm assuming that the cheaper batteries are a significant reduction in quality, but they work, so I'd say it was worth it. By now you may be thinking, those staples are pretty visible, bro. Don't worry, I planned for this. Yeah, I definitely didn't plan for this. My original thinking was that
Bro, won't let me revive you.
larger and hide those staples more, but since I couldn't add
Bro, won't let me revive you.
I don't want to be too close to
My
the screen.
joystick drift, bro.
Pretty hot. I didn't really realize
It won't let me revive you. It won't let me revive you.
But don't worry, after
Bro, let me. I'm joking. I got you.
my first attempt at upholstery work for a nice change of pace is actually going pretty well. It's like, this is garbage. It looks like someone really children were left unattended in their dad's office for too long. Sean's gonna have a field day with this. This was the confirmation that I needed that this project was a bit too lofty for me. And I just realized that unruly challenged me way. You know what? I'm gonna stop whining because that door fiasco turned out awesome and it was all because of a mistake. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure out how to make the best of this and not let it ruin my project. But for your entertainment, I'm gonna film my wife's reaction to seeing this because she's been excited about seeing this part of the build. Now she's a very nice and encouraging person, but if there's one thing I know about my wife, she doesn't lie.
Yo, come here.
Yo, I have to go to the store real quick, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Because I feel like every time I've made a mistake, I'm able to figure out a way to fix it. If I redid a project every time I made a mistake, I'd never complete a single project. Gotta figure out a way to make it work and make the best of it. And I think I can do just that. Not to pat myself on the back here or anything, but I do think I did something perfectly with this chair. The amount of padding. It's a great balance between being comfy but not too comfy. Obviously, if it was too uncomfortable, I wouldn't last very long in that office. But at the same time, if it's too comfortable, I won't last too long staying awake. And that's probably the biggest concern of mine regarding this project. The fact that I'll probably fall asleep a lot in this office. But hey, one in Rome, am I right? Yeah, I just set appreciate it.
No, but I know you're really excited.
Yeah. Well, I think it was halfway cool. In a moment, you're going to see what's by far my new favorite wood finish. I was watching a YouTuber named Stumpy Nubs, love the name by the way, and he was talking about a revolutionary new wood finish that he found that cures within 2 minutes. And that's not super common, but it didn't end there because this finish pretty much solves most of the problems woodworkers have with finishes. It is also non-VOC, so it doesn't have a bunch of harmful chemicals in it, and it's incredibly durable. I made sure to post to the site before they sold out and managed to snag some up. So how does this finish cure within 2 minutes? With this. This is ultraviolet light, and the finish is UV cured resin. This stuff is called Clean Armor. If you're interested, I'll link the site down below. I have to say, I'm pretty excited about the solution. I think it's going to be pretty cool. And you know what? I'm glad this mistake happened too. Gave me an opportunity to do what this channel is all about. Be creative. I think John's going to love it when I FaceTime him in a few minutes. These wood strips completely cover up the table and add a really unique flair to the chair that I haven't seen on another chair, and again, it was all because of a mistake. I'm realizing that with being a novice, I have an advantage over a lot of professional makers. More mistakes. If they don't make as many mistakes, they don't have as many opportunities to have these cool features. If you're wondering, I did a test piece to see if flexible CA glue would work, and it worked really well. Also, there's the booty cushion. I needed to create a way for the monitor to move out of the way when I get in and out, and you'll never believe how many monitors I went through to get to this point. Okay, well you might, but it's a lot. I started by installing an old monitor from Team Edge that I kept from when we shut down, and for some reason that no longer worked. But not to worry, I had a second of the exact same one. The problem was that one didn't work either, so I bought a couple to test. Installed one of those and realized that since this monitor was so close and it was only 1080p, I could see all the individual pixels. So I had to take that out, and I bought a couple more 4K monitors and landed on one of those. So in total, that's 6 monitors. But I'm actually glad the reruns didn't work because the resolution was too low, and I wouldn't have wanted to buy another one. I just got in this tiny office to figure out some stops I can place on this monitor here to get it at the right height for me, because I want it to be adjustable, obviously. And it kind of sticks up there, which is good. So when I got in, weirdly it doesn't stick up there enough. And boom, full speed right to the back of my head. That hurt. Wish I got that on video. There's no one step in your build that you can do that makes more of an impact than the lighting. But that doesn't mean that you can just throw any lights on your project and call it a day. Choosing the wrong color temperature lighting can be kind of like putting lipstick on the Mona Lisa. The most important thing is the mood you're trying to go for. Warmer, orangish color temps give you a more relaxed, intimate feel, and higher, bluer color temps give a more energetic and focused feel, kind of like my shop here. I had to go through a few different variations of this desk. First, I used wooden drawer slides, which was a bit, as my grandpa would say, Mickey Mouse. I searched the internet far and wide to find the perfect brackets for this desk and went through a couple of those as well. That's great. That's amazing. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. We're nearing the end of the build and thankfully are at the end of the Home Depot runs. The time has come for me to tally up how many times I was forced to resort to Home to save my day. In total, the amount of times I resorted to Home Depot to save my rump was 15. And yes, I agree, that's a glorious waste of time and gas. This is my solution for it being so difficult to get down into the chair of the tiny office. I wanted something I could plant my right hand on and put all my weight on to lower myself down, so I made this thing nice and beefy. That ain't going nowhere. I tried out a few different door handles and all of them just didn't feel like they belonged on the door. I couldn't get my fingers in the gap, so I cut it down a bit and it turned out to be a perfect low-profile option. So how long did it take to build this project? Before I tell you, give me your best guess. Keep in mind that not all of these are full days, but all in all, the amount of days I spent working on this project is 50, which blows my mind to say. Because remember, I had originally thought this would take 3 weeks, and that was estimating generously. So if it took forever, how much did it cost? I did what I could to save, but also wanted to give you guys an awesome project, so it wasn't cheap. In total, this project cost $4,915, and yep, I agree, that's a lot. But that's business, folks, and I don't say any of this to brag, but wouldn't even make sense. In fact, my immediate instinct would be to not say anything, but as I've watched other makers on YouTube in the past, I've been so curious about how much their projects cost and always appreciated the transparency. Well, the time has come for me to polish up and finalize this build. I'm so excited this thing is done. I can't wait to start using it, and more importantly, I can't wait to show it to John and you guys. Here we go. My man. Joey, what's going on, my dude? How you doing, dude? I'm doing well. Just got back from vacation, getting settled in, caught up on some computer work here.
All right, so it's been a little while since I called you last. The last time I gave you the task of trying to guess what I'm putting under my tiny office. No, I just told it. What an idiot. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. You didn't hear that, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So what do you think it was?
I thought it was a play area for your kids because we talked about kids a lot, and you mentioned a few things about colors and like energy and whatnot. So I thought it was. I think your big is gonna be crawling under the steps.
Well, just wait. I've been working on this thing for way too long. I just ruined this whole big reveal process. So, I'm gonna flip the camera around. My wife is gonna hold this while I take you on a tour. I give you what you never expected until I told you. The tiny office. Here's the door. So I bet you're wondering, how the heck does he get in this thing? Oh, he predicted it. Good job. So, this thing is nice and solid. I put my weight on that, and then I slide in. Then, I go back. I'm liking his reaction. This is good. And then, I pull the desk down, slide it out, and then slide the monitor down.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, I'm live streaming.
Never seen that shit.
Lots of books. I can't read, they're my wife's books. Multiple plants. Because I like oxygen in this tiny office. Oh wait, I forgot to show you the thing that brings oxygen. I got a ventilation fan, baby.
That is insane. That looks so good. That is R9. Pretty cool. Under their
items. Yeah, buddy, that's what I like to hear.
I'm blown away. You mentioned the details. I love walnut. I love the hinges. I love the brass axis.
Dude, thank you. Dude, well, I mean, another woodworker would have been able to do this in like 1 month. It took me like 3, so. Thanks, man. You earned yourself a sponsorship.
That is inspiring.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Is it leather? Or is it like leather?
It's actually a PETA approved faux leather, so that's one knock against it.
It's got its perks.
Yeah, I mean the fact that it's PETA approved.
No. We just ignored that.
We'll just pretend like that isn't part of it.
Cool, man. That's really well done.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Congratulations on the build and the channel success so far.
Thanks, man.
Look forward to see what you're coming up with in the future, bud.
Same to you.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Adios, muchacho. Now time for the final review. Real quick, John won by default, so I got to shout out his product, Shop Shades, which are quickly becoming my favorite safety glasses. If you want to look just like me, make sure you check those out with the link in the description. And if you want to win them in an Instagram giveaway, make sure you comment on my latest post. All right, now for the final reveal.
Did you hear the first thing John said when he saw the tiny office? I love the brass accents. How funny is that? The first thing he appreciated was the result of a huge mistake. The kind of mistake that almost stopped me from even doing this project. I had a ton of slip-ups along the way, but they actually produced something that I think is pretty awesome. I'm thinking that maybe I shouldn't let the fear of messing up keep me from tackling these projects, and what I should do is challenge myself, and I guess make mistakes. Because it seems like that's the way to grow and apparently make a pretty unique project. I'm seeing my inexperience as an opportunity to be creative in the future. What did Bob Ross say? There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. And this build made that clearer than ever. So here's to more happy accidents in the future, folks. And if you want to see a lot more of those, go check out the time I tried to tame water by making a table with a real waterfall. You can guess how that went. Until next time, get up and build.
Celebrate the moment with Ferrero Rocher.
All you need is a little daylight to grow your bottom line. Daylight harvesting cuts energy costs and boosts employee productivity by maximizing natural light, making your business more efficient and sustainable. How groovy is that? That's the power of change. A misstep.
In this video, we're going to turn a 40-foot school bus into my personal tiny home. This is the biggest, most expensive video we've ever done, and it took us more than a year to complete. I can't believe it, but we're doing this again. Last spring, I decided I had it with rent, and I bought a full-size school bus. Oh, it's big, it's big, it's big. This bus was going to make the perfect house because it ran beautifully and was super powerful. I'm going like 70 right now. Once we eventually got it home, there was a lot of work to do. It is time to remove 28 seats out of this bus. So while me and my girlfriend are removing these seats, let me explain to you just how crazy this build is going to be. The very first thing we're doing to this bus is cutting the roof off and raising it up nearly 4 feet. This will make it possible to put 2 stories in the back and make 9-foot ceilings inside. This will be the highest roof raise any bus has ever gotten on YouTube, ever. Our first step was taking the metal ceiling down and ripping that old, nasty insulation out. Then we removed all the windows, and yes, this is why all of our videos have bus windows in them. You're never going to drive this. It's like a zombie bus. Right? To raise this roof, our dad actually designed 2 wooden jacks. These go on either side of the bus and will make it possible to jack this roof up safely and squarely. The next step was to cut the roof off like a can opener. Once we had everything cut off, it was time to try and lift it. Okay, here we go. No way. Oh. It is big enough, the whole thing. This took so many tries to get right, but eventually, we got it. This is our roof raise so far. You might be surprised to know that we're going another foot up. Once we finally reach full height, you can see how monstrous this bus is going to be. But now our number one mission was to get the jacks out of there because a strong gust of wind could blow this roof off. So we had to secure it very quickly with steel tubing. We did this by clamping them in the middle of the metal we cut in half, and then just welding it. This took all night. But once we were done, we had a solid shell, and all it needed was some siding. Oh, that's a nice big roof.
Ryan games on your phone? We're at the room. Bah. Ryan will shoot. Bah. All time shoot. Bah. I didn't say the N-word. Guys, go check out this clip. Stop doing it for a second. You have to slip.
I'm going to use this sheet of liquid crystals to show you how fast the world's fastest heat conductor can conduct heat. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, it just instantly turned it black here. And now you can see it slowly moving up the copper pipe. That is awesome. The heat pipe is actually... I'm going to use this sheet of liquid crystals to show you how fast the world's fastest heat conductor can conduct heat. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, it just instantly turned it black here. And now you can see it slowly moving up the copper pipe. That is awesome. The heat pipe is actually hollow inside with a small amount of water at a very low pressure. On the higher temperature end of the heat pipe, the water evaporates and quickly pushes...
Man, they got the...
Bro, who thinks about this, bro? Who thinks about this? Bro, who thinks about that?
But you know what you could, hey Yoko, what you could always do. The only way they would know is if the manufacturer put the link that is.
Look at this sim stack so hard. Yo, Christian.
Here's what I was thinking. Take apart the back, like the power wires. I was plugging one day, stock one. The hours and stock one.
Chris.
Well, that's also another thing. You can return that. You can return the product.
That
Just join the streets. You know, do me a favor. What is the next thing I should search up? Echo? Yeah, I do have the Echo Sim. What is the next one, guys? I am looking at the chat, and I am searching. Morty, where's your collar? I'll fix it. I dropped it! What the hell? What have you done to me, Morty? Okay with this. Be good, Morty. You're better than me. I decided to, anything that's inside of you. I would never ever lie to you. Yeah.
example, for asking you to a business. You know, asking you a business, let alone a business. What happens if I decided one day, okay, my child wants to practice a business? You have to be responsible, right? Be legal for it, right? You know, it's just expensive. It has to get expensive. It's not just paying that money, right? Yeah, you know, I highly doubt they'll kill something, but they did cost over a couple $1 million for the business.
You gonna be wrapping gifts this year with me? If you have any gifts for anybody, come wrap them now, because this is the only time we actually have to. This one doesn't even fit.
Where did Chris go?
I'm sorry this is getting boring for you guys. I'm waiting for my home top on. I'm gonna end stream here, but we're gonna continue when you